Hallo und herzlich willkommen zum 38. DOK.fest in München. Ich begrüße Sie heute aus dem Silbersaal im Deutschen Theater. Hello and welcome to the 38th edition of the Munich Documentary Film Festival. My name is Eva Weinmann and I'm part of the film selection team. It's very nice that we can have the talk about the film here today in this beautiful room. And it's warm and cozy in here while it's cold and rainy outside. So I hope everybody who's watching from home has it really comfortable right now. The film we are talking about today is VAI CAVALO. It's a film that has its international premiere here at the festival, and it's running in the Horizonte competition. It's a Brazilian and French production, and we show the film in Portuguese with English subtitles. Today we have the chance to talk to the director, Grenouilleau, and the co-director and cameraman, Vincent Rimbaux. Welcome. It's nice to have you here.
Hello. Thank you. Hello.
For the people who have not seen the film yet, can you very shortly explain what it's about?
VAI CAVALO is a story about young adolescents in the really poor region of the Northeast, and they actually are jockeys. They ride horses. And we see their evolution becoming adolescent in front of our camera, and it's a film about Brazil, who we're not used to see the Brazil from the rural territories and really poor region, and it's actually their only entertainment, and it's a story about yes, the relationship with adults and adolescents, and the impunity also that reigns in Brazil.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the region? I looked it up. I was not sure if I really could find all the information, but it seems to be a very big area that spans over several states. Is it true?
Yeah. No, it's all shoot in the region near Fortaleza. Fortaleza in the northeast region, and we call this region the Sertão because it looks like Wild West a little bit. It's like a very poor region, really arid region, but there is no much work, no much possibility of evolving, and yeah, it's the northeast region, which is very poor region.
Yes, and this region is a part very important of Brazil. It is divided with several departments, and we can say it's a big part of Brazil. Here in Brazil, they call it Nordeste, what it means northeast, and that's where originally Brazil was discovered. It's near the state of Bahia with Salvador. That was the capital. And so the culture of Northeast is very important in Brazil, as you have the culture of the South that is Rio and São Paulo, or you have the North that is mainly Amazon or the extreme south, and northeast is a kind of heart of Brazil too, because that's where Portuguese arrived in Brazil.
Tradition that came from the northeast, like the race that participates in an old tradition from the Portuguese that still happens in the Northeast, but only in this region.
Yes. And you find this culture of Northeast people in all over the Brazil, because of the poverty in the region. You have people from Northeast, from Nordeste, in all the Brazil, in Rio de Janeiro, in São Paulo, even in Amazonia, you know, because poverty made them migrate to other parts of the country.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, of course we see it in the film. There are not many options to actually have an income. So that's obviously why the boys do what they do. right? I would like to know how you decided to make a film there. How did you decide to make this film? How did you meet the protagonists? How was the whole process?
Yeah, I live in Brazil for 12 years, and my wife is come from this region, so I really used to travel a lot in this region. That's why I heard about these races, and I tried to meet them. And when I witnessed one race, I really been impressed of the energy and in the whole world that was around this race. And I was like, I was traveling into the time, and I was like in the Wild West really when I see that. And the impressive is that this tradition is not that much famous. Even in that region, there is few people that knew this tradition. So I knew that it was interesting to tell the story of this young children that risked their own life, and what was motivating them to take such a risk, and what was motivating their parents also to put their children inside on this horse. And that's how I met them. When I witnessed the first race, I knew that I need to do a film telling this story, because I was really impressed, and I never seen such a thing before. That's why.
Yeah, and I wonder, the horses look like real race horses. Where do they come from?
Yeah.
Why do people even have them there?
Yeah, because the owner of the horse, they are really rich people. That's because this race is there is a lot of money circulating, in these races, and this horse, they are quarter horse. It's quarto de milha, as the name in Portuguese. It's a tradition from Portuguese, and these horses generally have pedigree. They are really much of the time they are more important than even the children. They take more care of the horse, and it's race horse is really impressive to see the little children mounting this amazing horse.
Yeah.
That's why that's why it motivated me to make such a movie, also to take also the story of these animals. So.
And what are they doped with, the horses?
Yeah.
And
They put an injection before the race. They call it bombs. So it's a mix of anabolic steroids, amphetamines, caffeine, and everything is good to accelerate the heart rate. But we didn't want to ask that much what was inside, because we knew that they could make they could stop the shooting, because it was not also the main thing. But some horses, yes, they don't survive the injection. The horse that we shoot at the beginning was the dead horse. He actually escaped after an injection, and we found it like that. But you have to know that these products, they also use it in Europe. Quite the same product, the same injection. So, but it's more hidden in Europe. But they actually do the same thing in Europe.
And does everybody do this, or is it known by the people who bet on the horses?
Yeah, everybody knows that the horse are doped. Yeah. And they put for him, doping it's just to have a better way to win, better chance to win. So they put the much chance to make the win, and everybody knows that and actually nobody don't really care about the health and these animals.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. Thank you. So was it easy for you to get access to the stables? I can imagine it's maybe a little bit more difficult, but also to the families and to the children.
Yeah, yeah. When I met the children, they were like 9 years old, and we began shooting when they were 12. So I maintained communication with them like 3 years, and in order to explain what was the main. Why we want to shoot them, and we wait actually 3 years before shooting.
Okay.
The preparation and to convince the parents to, yeah, it takes a long time.
Okay. So how many time did you actually spend there shooting? How much time?
Yeah, we shoot like 3 or 4 times. And about during a period of 2 years, we have been there 4 times because we knew there was events that we were shooting races. So when they had the race, we came to shoot them. But actually, it was like 6 or 7 weeks of shooting.
Okay, in total.
But we shoot a lot when we were there.
Okay, so you.
In a period of 2 years, so we had this time to see them change. They grew up. They grew up. Yes, they changed a lot during the shooting, from the beginning to the end.
Okay, so Harold, you made the connection, and Vincent, you came to the project later. Did you two work together before?
Yes, we actually work since like 5 years together, and
in several projects, mainly for TV, or we did other documentaries, more for TV, reports, mainly French television. So it wasn't the first time we worked together, but maybe in this way, yes.
Yes, well, because we were just 2 on the shooting. I was taking sound, and Vincent was shooting.
Yes,
and we had a driver that bring us to the races and the village. But that's the part of this shooting is because we were so discreet and they forget about us, and we made part like of their family. At the end, they became like friends. Yeah, because we had spent so much time with them.
And we established a good relationship with them, and our way to work like this, only a team of 2 people with light equipment, little cameras, very discreet. Maybe our way to shoot the distance we had with them. Maybe, I believe it helps us to get this material.
Yeah, in these dialogues, strong dialogues, and they completely forget about the camera because we most of the time we were shooting from distant from them, and in order they forget about us. And, that's one.
That's interesting because I actually wondered about it because it seems like you're really part of the community. It doesn't seem like it's a film from the outside. It's more like it's a film from the inside, and obviously you speak Portuguese as well. So that's why. Okay. Very interesting. So the protagonists, the 2 boys, what are they doing now? How have their life changed?
Yeah, Rimbaux, I met him like 6 months ago, and I streamed the movie for all the family. So they see actually the film, and they loved it. They were quite impressed by the result because to see them, they were quite impressed. And Vincent is a cousin. I have no news from him since he's back from in his mother home. And Yeah. Actually, I don't have so much news from Edivan, but the only news I know that now he stopped. It's out from school because when we shoot, it was during the COVID-19, and in Brazil, the school were closed 2 years, so they missed 2 years the school, and most of these children they did not came back to school after because they left and they had no way to they had no way to have video conferences and they had no way to assist to this course. So the Reno is out of school now. He don't participate anymore to the race because it's too heavy, so and they prefer taking much younger children that's well light.
Yeah. Okay. So nothing has improved.
No, unfortunately, no.
Sadly. Okay. Okay. So what are you doing with the film next? Like, will it still be shown at different festivals or?
Yes, we hope the film will continue its life, being screened in festivals. We can say at the beginning of its life, and we hope it will continue. So maybe if we are lucky, it will go on, and we are very happy to participate.
Well, we are really honored to be selected by the DOK.fest. Yes, thank you so much.
I had the chance to write the text for the program, and this is when I first saw it. I mean, I'm on the selection team, but I haven't seen this particular film, and then I could see it, and I was really impressed. So I hope I have the chance to see it in the cinema as well, because I just saw it on my small screen at home. But I would love to see it on the big screen. Are you two working on any new projects right now?
Yeah, we're actually developing one project. It's actually on writing, but it will take part in the jail in West Indies. West Indies, yeah. We have an access in a jail, and we're working with actually with medicine, with the docs of the jail, and we're counting the story of the prisoners of the jail from the medicine medical service. So it's actually on development, yes.
Very interesting. I want to see that.
And we also have one which getting played also. The Gold Digger, also Gold Digger in Amazon. So we're also developing this project.
Thank you. I will look out for it. Okay, so the film will have the next screening in Munich on Friday the 12th at Maxim. And also on Saturday, the 13th, and it's available 12 more days online as well. And it's nominated for the Kino Audience Award, which is sponsored by BR and Dreisat. And you can vote for the film when you see it in the cinema, and you can also vote online. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to talk to you. Very nice meeting you. And next time, maybe you can make it to Munich.
Yeah, so good. Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much for everything.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.